country under legendary head coach Kim Mulkey, coming in at 9-0. And point games at 8 was broken against Duke last time, but we know how good they are as they win the opening tap. Smith, though, who comes off a career-high 19 last time out. Jada Richard cut off on the baseline, will pass it out, and a mid-range jumper comes and misses everything. So the Tigers, a couple making her debut with the Privateers after missing 2 years because of injury. The Earl Roberts transfer, but we get a breakout in the steal, and Flo J. Johnson. Here's Keolo and some miscommunication with Mushure, a Tiger steal. The other way with it for the lay-in is good. Good body.
It'd be good for us to get on the board here and feel good about what we're doing offensively.
A look from Sharon Smith, who hit 5 threes in her first career. Ball will emerge in her last outing, but here's a turnover on the perimeter. The ball pressure paying off for the Tigers as Richard up ahead to Amaya Joyner for the lay.
He's working very hard defensively. We're kind of contributing to our mistakes.
Defense leading to the offense so far for the Tigers, up 6-0, but New. And she's been good at the line this year, 93% as she sinks the first of the game. In double figures, a couple. Her game keeps getting better and better. The nation's leader in three-point shooting so far this year at 58%. That's a sign of hard work. And how about hard work?
Ball movement. She had a wide open shot that she was able to make.
All 5 New Orleans points, but the Tigers get it right back. Richard, deflection on the inbound, and right away length paying off, creating a play up the floor for the lay-in that's good for Bella Hines. Ahead
by Hines there, handling the backcourt. I'm familiar with her background, being from New Mexico, where I was born and raised, and she was highly recruited.
Good rebounding. Bella Hines comes up with another look for LSU, almost gave it right back. Now the right side three, full Wiley a little long, but she follows her shot. Full Wiley, head up in traffic. Nothing doing as the Privateers get back, but now able to feed the post. And Knox, who muscles her way in for the second of the ball game, providing all the offense so far for New Orleans.
Yeah, she's playing as confident as anybody is out there on the floor right now. She feels precision and makes sure passes are on point, on target.
The high-low will lead to Koval with great position. Looks hard to come by outside of Aaliyah Ellis as we get another steal, this time for Wiley off to the races ahead of the pack. We'll get the easy one. Hines will lead the break the other way, 3-on-2, and kick to the left side for 3, and it's a little. But yeah, there's no doubt that the Tigers can score every which way imaginable, and you can't help them with extra possessions as Full Wiley will shoot.
So, you know, it's a result and an indication of who coach has.
Try to be a factor with the Privateers, who are 0-1 right now in league play. First free throw.
It's going to be a challenge. You know, each and every game is going to be a knockdown, drag out.
To have Richard going to work late in the clock. She pulls up for 3. It won't go. Yarnovich, though, apparently Southeastern early in November, and able to come up with the second.
5 out.
Now Michaela Williams back in there, a starter feeding the post, going to work. And Zakiya Johnson with the steal down low. Full Wiley again aggressive on the ball, taking it away for the Tigers. Into the post it goes. Johnson, another good look. Back to Keolo, who lost it trying to run her, it looked like. Up ahead, Williams to Full Wiley ahead of the pack again for another easy. 7 points and 4 assists already for her. And creating multiple loose ball opportunities as Brown able to show off the step back.
Come up with nothing, boy, that just really takes the air out of you.
On the baseline, Johnson dumping. Now Knox driving this time. Bounds, and now Brown got a good look and not able to get the ball up over the rim. Full Wiley setting up the lob down low. Tough catch there by Knox, and not initiating crew on both ends of the floor, right? I mean, they're going to call it the way they call it. As Full Wiley gets the steal right away, stepping. You start to see a Privateer team getting frustrated. Hard time just keeping the ball. Maybe a rush shot there. Now we get the and one. Much less in games.
Yeah, right now she seems pretty relaxed on the sideline there compared.
An excellent outside shooting team, and that's how you wind up scoring 110 a game. And you come up with a lot of turnovers as Johnson able to get the deflection and the bucket. Just the ability to come up with rebounds, something like averaging 18 per game. Misses the free throw after the latest Privateer miscue, and we'll take the handoff and launch a 3-ball. There's Knox again, listed at 6'2".
She appears to be taller than that, but ability to score.
And there's a difference between, you know, you don't want to say heavy in the wrong way, but at a time as 5 Tigers come to the scorer's table to sub in. And there's the quick hands of Full Wiley again, picking pockets throughout this first. With it, Haley Brennan, the 6'3" senior transfer from Charleston Southern. Open three won't go for the Privateers by Banks, but the hustle inside.
Ball, cape movement, moving around the bucket, and ended up coming up with an easy bucket.
Brennan tried to front the post on the other end, and Koval
do a good job in trying to focus on that when they've got the size that they do.
And it's clear that Koval, you talk about the hard to move big, she's that, and she couldn't. Not settling very often. As a steal by Brown and a chance for the breakout ahead of the pack for another layup. So Richard, who we mentioned, an in-state product. She won 4 state titles at 3:30 to go in this opening half. Washington looked like she was going to hand it off. Instead, she lulled the Tigers, able to secure it. Banks. And now Washington, the left-hander, will launch and hit a 3-ball. And got a lot of ball. Second free throw up and in.
Too deep, had a little pull-up jump shot right there and just overextended her drive.
Washington trying to set up her drive, traveled in front of Hines today.
There's no question about it.
Richard over the top, perfect pass to Koval. What can you get the offensive rebound though with Joyner? Now Richard through 2 defenders and another, tried to dump it down, and Joyner lucky off his shoulder.
LSU.
You know, very quietly, the Privateers have been good from the floor, making their last 5 shot attempts, but they can't stop these over-the-top passes to Koval.
No, you see that almost every team has some play similar to what they just ran right there, LSU.
In traffic, Johnson, will she get the continuation?
Had success getting to the rim. It's been, boy, they've had their head, they put it down, they keep their eyes on the rim, they're able to finish over contact and right.
Richard just running time in space. Now the Koval screen, Richard will pull up, contested jumper, and it didn't matter. Shania Brown, who creates a deflection, but Flau'jae Johnson able to chase it down, get a screen, and then dump it down to Knox. Her movement again paying off. Leah Ellis, who hit a couple threes in the first half, and now it's Keolo trying the shot, and seemed to lost it going up, but Brown able to recover the loose ball. Kayla Williams deciding she wants the ball in the post here and hitting the face.
Yeah, and that's, you know, a little strange in that she's, you know, one of the best 3-point shooters on the team at 8%, averaging 13 points per game, and they put her.
Freshman. Get the Privateers into the offense, but the long arms of Flau'jae Johnson with the steal. 2-on-1 the other way. The late dump down and the lay-in for Richard. Transition plays off of turnovers, but an easy play there for the Tigers, who don't need any numbers advantages. Now it's Koval showing her ability to defend, and she'll go to the line for her effort. You see a lot of the international influence in the game in the men's and women's side so far, but this LSU team, except for Koval, showed off in that moment. Patience as Hart gives it up. Now out of the lane to the corner for the 3. Won't go.
Hart, she got almost double teamed on the catch, which we talked about. There were possibilities for him, and then she was able to finish with her left hand under the backboard.
The 3 won't go. The averaging over 9 points a game with 5 rebounds. The 5'10" guard contributing in multiple guard spots. Richard, you see Williams working on the short porch here, lefty dribble and the pull-up. Looked like she lost it trying to pass it, but now Washington will have to shoot a contested jumper herself. It won't go. A lot of contact, and we play on. Pass out, and another New Orleans 3 off target, but fighting on the glass. 80 points and well on their way to that 110 per game that they're averaging, as Brown with some fancy dribbling in space, nothing doing. Finds Washington, who shot the air ball, gets the open look. A rebound by Joyner, spins to her right, a little short on the hook, but a great rebounder goes and gets it back. Played for the Harlem Globetrotters after her UNO career, as Shania Brown hits the first of 2.
Have come in the paint. That's, you know, 73% of their points. 47 points have come from the bench. That's 57% of their points. Long twos with your heels on the 3 or in or bad shots.
Kimbrough called for the block a moment ago. The inbound to Joyner, and what a touch pass. A perfect set. Hard screen there, and then a deflection as Washington tried to put it into the lane. Winds up leading to a banked in shot.
In the third quarter, you know, sometimes you lose that energy and fight, but, you know, the Privateers have shown that they're here to at least compete today.
A coach wants their team to just win a possession. Lineup combinations, percentage of minutes on the floor, because the communication, no matter what five have been out there, have been really good in the half court. As Keolo launches
by, you know, sleeping a little bit, and that's something you can't do with the type of player that Wiley is. She's just too good at all levels.
13 points now for New Orleans as leading scorer on the year. Full Wiley behind the back to join her.
You know, she's doing about everything right and enjoying it and having fun. And look at that pass right there.
The baseball pass and then the dump down. Hines, after the switch, she'll pull up for the jumper that won't go. And that clearly a foul in the backcourt, aggressive as Burge got stopped in her tracks.
Well,
she was a consensus top 12 player in her class.
Yeah, and you know, she's coming out of Iowa. Iowa's had great success. It was a really good fit for her.
And hard pull as a result, and the Tigers being an attractive program to beat. If LSU would have enough time to get to 100 already, they might. The turnover by the Privateers, 2-on-1, and sharing just a
boy. They get some really good feelings, some happiness out of passing it and giving it up for a layup.
And LSU fans in New Orleans here to see them. Son runs into a wall. Loose ball picked up by the Privateers. Now it's Ellis with the clock running down. The step through, and it wouldn't go.
See the Privateers, you know, get a little bit better defensively, because each quarter LSU scored more. They scored 28 in the first quarter, 35 in the second.
Field with 20 points, 9 of 9 shooting.
She'll be setting a career high or a season high.
And we get a foul inside. Unless you already over the 100 mark, the question is how high do they get? Flo J for 3 this time off target, but able.
So, you know, I think good things are going to happen for her moving forward.
And the second free throw in. So Williams today, with just 4 points, hasn't had a lot of opportunities at the post, and LSU has come up with the loose ball more often than not. Inside it goes, and off balance, not at the stripes. He's got the 20 points in just 17 minutes. Been a ball magnet today. Now it's Brielle Washington trying to burrow her way in, leading to the breakout opportunity, and Richard scoops it up and in.
She's not lightning quick, but she does have, you know, good quickness. She's smart, she's fluid, and she's able to finish at the rim.
And how Michaela Williams?
Well, Michaela, she kind of grabbed her by the waist and held her from going to the lane and scoring right there. I don't think.
And boards was 7. Hart with the baseball pass across court to Ellis. Thought about it, then pulled the trigger.
Sometimes officials get a little inconsistent with that call.
Free throw up and in for Brown. Go through games, teams do, and they commit turnovers. They make mistakes. They miss easy shots, and officials sometimes winning the challenge. And now full Wiley. 2 defenders to deal with, and patience paid off. Nothing positive to take from this game, and this will be a guard-oriented team for the Privateers. So ball security needs to keep continuing. Had 3 steals in the win against Marist in the first paradigm. The best player on their previous team, their high school team. It's going to be for Kim Mulkey, who defends, who's going to earn more minutes than not. As a guard, she has not attempted a three-pointer, so she's shooting great shots to put up a percentage like that.
But that's been minutes ago, so I mean, it really didn't have an impact, I don't think.
First free throw up and in, full figures with 10. Shania Brown leading the way with 14. Johnson on the low post, missed the first one. LSU. That outlet pass a bit too far and saved by Washington. Leads to a breakout layup. And nice to see when they need to. Full Wiley. The dish and the lay-in good. She's been working in combo lately with Zakai. They enjoyed the action that they were able to see, both in blue and in purple and gold. Washington from downtown. Full Wiley. Didn't use the backboard there, but the rebound and put back a first field goal, and now 3 points.
She threw that one up, almost falling down.
The steal, and Hines another lay-in. Still making things happen, deflections and steals. UNO fortunate to keep it. Corner three is good. The result on the broken pull looks like, and that is the case. Wiley will shoot it anyway to be sure and short, and that will do it. And get plenty of contributions in the contest. 6 scores.